Happy Friday, and thank you for joining me. Now, today is National or World Sleep Day, and it's been Sleep Awareness Week all week long. So what that means, what people are trying to, or the Sleep Foundation is trying to do is having people take a look at their sleep and how they can change their habits, their practices, and their routines to get a better quality sleep. And not only are they going to get better sleep, but it's going to improve their overall health just in general. Okay. Now, the National Foundation for Sleep also did a recent poll for 2020, and it found out that most Americans are tired, or at least 3 out of the 7 days. So they feel tired, they're feeling tired. And most of those people, like over 60% of them, what they end up doing is drinking coffee or some other type of caffeine, energy drink or something like that. And instead of looking at their sleep habits and changing them. And so what happens is they end up with a constant or never-ending cycle of bad sleep, and that just is making things worse. So here are a few of the side effects of not getting enough sleep. Now, the first one, and it's super important right now, is that it decreases your immune system. Sleep is going to help you repair, or help your body repair, recover, and regenerate. The other thing that not enough sleep does is it makes you drowsy. And if you are drowsy, it has been shown that it's just as dangerous if you are driving as it is if you're driving drunk. Next, it hurts your cognitive thinking. So that means your alertness, your awareness, your attention, your problem solving. So all of these are affected by not getting enough sleep. It also is going to increase your risk for chronic diseases such as heart disease, irregular heartbeats, type 2 diabetes, stroke, stuff like that. Another thing that happens if you're not getting enough sleep is that it causes your skin to age. So then you end up with some fine lines, you end up with dark circles and loose skin. So that's another thing. And then the last one is it can increase your weight. Now what happens when we don't get enough sleep, then it kind of triggers our appetite, and it makes us hungry, and then with being sleep deprived, our judgment decreases, and then our self-control decreases, and then we get into this cycle of eating bad foods because that's what we crave, and it's our metabolism gets all screwed up. So sleep or weight gain is another one. So what are the things that you can do to help you get a better night's sleep? Now, first of all, I think I've gone over these before, but they're really good tips, especially, since it's sleep week. The first one is to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. And that means weekends too. Get your body on a regular cycle. This is going to help you tremendously, not only fall asleep, but stay asleep longer. Next, you want to make sure that your room is cool, dark, and quiet. So it's cool, you're somewhere between 60 to 67 degrees. Dark, you want no lights as far as screens, or even if you have your phone next to you and that light goes on, it's going to wake you up. And then the other thing is quiet. If you live in an area where you have busy noise, then you can use a fan, which is going to do two things. It's going to help with that white noise, and it's also going to help keep your room cooler. But if it's too quiet and you need some noise, because some people do, then try a fan or a noise machine. That'll help. But those are those are a few things that you can work on in your room. Okay. Next, you want to make sure you're getting daily exercise. Exercises helps with your sleep and your sleep quality. So we're looking at about at least 30 minutes every day. Next, you want to make sure that you are managing your stress. Stress is a big thing when it comes to not being able to fall asleep. And then we start thinking that we're not falling asleep and we're going to be tired in the morning. So if you can find ways to manage your stress, and there's a few ways, a lot of different techniques that you can use. If you feel like your head is really full and you're like got so much on your mind that you can't go to sleep, try writing everything down, get it out. That does help. Otherwise, you can try other techniques like meditation before you go to bed, prayer, maybe do a gratitude journal, stretching, anything like that's going to help you kind of reduce your stress just a little bit. That's going to help you, especially if you do it right before you go to bed. And then the last one I'm going to say, and this is important, is not to have any screen time 30 minutes before you go to bed. That blue light is just tough. It just activates our brain, so it's thinking that we should still be awake, and that is a no-go. So try and cut the screens at least 30 minutes before you go to bed. And I would say that probably the number one rule would be not to have a TV in your room. Don't be watching TV before you go to bed, as far as, unless you've got 30 minutes before, if you want a good night's sleep. Okay? Now, remember, most adults should be getting somewhere between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night, okay? And it's not only gonna, it's gonna help you stay within those guidelines of making sure that your body repairs and you're not getting any of the side effects. So since it is National or World Sleep Day, take some of these tips today that I've given you, and hopefully tonight you'll have a better night's sleep. And overall, you're gonna increase your immune system and help with other chronic diseases. I hope this information was helpful. If so, please share it with your friends, and I do thank you for that. If you are looking to live or need some help to maintain a healthy lifestyle, I would love to talk with you. You can either come here to the studio, or you can hop on the phone, or you can simply put your name in the comment section below, and I would be happy to get back with you. We also do a lot of stuff online, so if you're not in the area, or if you are worried about the coronavirus, we can still do things online and keep you healthy, okay? That's it for today. Again, I will be back here next week with another tip on how to live a healthier lifestyle. My name is Linda Alexander with Oxygen Iron. Have a great day. Get outside.